Okay, so hi guys. Welcome to another tutorial session with me, Chevy. And yesterday, we discussed more on the cladding and floor finishes of a two-story residential building. And today, we are gonna continue the beginner guide series where I will be talking or discussing more about basic takeoffs. And now I'm going to discuss more on the tile supply and labor side of estimating. So I know all of us must be familiar with tiles, right? So basically, it is usually used on laundries, on the bathrooms, on ensuits, or basically on the wet areas. So now we will be using this template that I have here for estimating. So again, this is not yet finished. This is not yet a complete estimating template. Me and my team are currently working on this template, but probably if we finish doing this template, probably I will be handling this to professionals that need this template. So first of all, when talking about tiles, we need to talk about floor tiles. Basically, in this plan, as you can see here, there's a tiles here, also on the second floor, here, and also here. Most of the estimators can do the takeoffs for floor tiles. Sorry, balol. For floor tiles in this plan. Also, if you have given a complete set of plans where you can actually use these detailed plans for knowing the area of the floor tile. So you can use these plans, guys. But again, we don't have to use all of this. So we can just use the floor layout plan. So yeah. Okay. We'll just plot it out. This one. So again, guys, I will not gonna teach how to properly use the PlanSwift since I have a separate video for that. So you can just visit my YouTube channel for a step-by-step guide on how to navigate or use PlanSwift software. Okay, so now we had the floor tiles in the ground floor area. Let's go to the second floor. Okay, perfect. So I think we are done determining where we can put the floor tiles, basically the total floor tiles area. Now let's proceed with the wet area wall tiles. So some of the builders or some of the clients always request, not always, I mean some of the clients or some builders requests for a wall tile areas to be on the entire wet area. However, also, some builders always request for a wall tile areas only on the shower area so that it can lessen the cost, and at the same time, wet area wall tiles were usually used for those areas like this area, like the shower area. So usually we put wall tiles here for around a height of 2.2 meters. But some, they extend the wall tile areas until the ceiling area. But for me, I think it's much better if we use a height of 2.2 or 2.1 meters for a wall tiles. But again, this is we need to make sure that it is not against the will of the client. So you need to make sure to ask the client first or the builder if they wanted a full wet area wall tiles or just the shower area. So for this example, I'll just put a wall tiles on the shower area. Okay, so we're just gonna use this one, metric wall area, wall height, which is assume 2.2 meters, and then name this as wall tiles. Okay. And put this in here and in here. I think there's also a shower area here and in here. Again, guys, application of wall tiles depends on the client and on the builder. So most of the projects that I handle, they usually put wall tiles only on shower areas. But in some cases, they usually allow wall tiles for the whole wet area. And also for the height of the wall tiles, usually it's around 2.1 or 2.2 meters. But sometimes clients or builders suggest until the ceiling area. Let's see here. Yes, there's also... Okay, so we're now done with the floor tiles and the wet area wall tiles. So now let's talk about skirtings. So I guess most of us already familiar with skirtings, right? So there's a skirting. Usually skirting is applied also on the wet areas, also here on the dry areas. But usually I always separate the skirtings part on the dry area and the wet area. So for this one, I'll just put only skirtings on the wet area. But you can also add a skirting on the dry area estimation part. Okay? So yes. Again, guys, it's really important that you have your own template so that it can be easier for you to do the takeoffs. Unlike if you don't have like a template, sometimes it just takes time. So for the skirtings, always remember to not put on the openings. Don't include the openings, guys. If you're dealing with cornice, you can actually use you can actually consider the openings if we are dealing with cornice. But for skirtings, I don't recommend putting skirtings on parts where there is an openings. And what I mean, guys, by openings, meaning those doors, only those doors, guys, not the windows. Okay, that's it for skirtings. Now next to tiling to window revel. So there are wet areas, guys. I mean wet areas that needs tiling on windows. So you can use this one on parts. Like for this one, there's like a windows here. We can use this tiling to window revel. Also on this area. So thank you again, guys, for watching this video, and I will be uploading this one on YouTube and also TikTok and also on my Facebook page. Please click like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.